Hey guys, welcome back to my next episode. We're now on day 4 of the book, and we're going to be doing back and biceps today. So, we had a rest day yesterday, which was definitely needed. I had a little bit of a cold or something. Um, and we'll have to probably take it a little bit steady today, because I've done something to my right wrist. I think it might be a sprain or something. It's not feeling too bad, but we'll just have to see, especially with the bicep exercises. Um, so tomorrow is Saturday. So in the morning, I'm going to be weighing myself. It's been 5 days. We're going to make Saturday our weigh day. So we'll weigh in tomorrow. See how the bulk's going. Hopefully, I'm gaining weight nicely. And then we'll see if we need to be eating more, eating less. Obviously, we'll also do a few measurements to see if the growth's where I want it to be, because I don't want to just be gaining fat, which I don't think I will be. Having lots of protein, about 220 grams of protein a day, which probably doesn't sound like that much, but it's quite a bit. It's enough for me, the way I am. Yeah, so it's about 11 o'clock at night at the minute, so hopefully the gym will be nice and empty. But obviously, there's also the possibility that there's going to be quite a few people there. So obviously we'll see how busy we can get there, but hopefully we can get in, get a nice pump, get the lats nice and activated, get the biceps activated, and then have one more meal when I get back before heading off to bed. And then tomorrow will be shoulders and triceps. So when it comes to back days, I really like to do 3 or 4 lifts which focus on the lats. Get the lats activated, because that's probably the biggest part of the back. If we get the lats activated, we're good. Rear delts, to be honest, I'd throw them onto a shoulder day. They're technically shoulders. You can do them with back, definitely. And some exercises that you do might activate them a little bit, but I'm probably going to hit them tomorrow with the rest of my shoulders, because tomorrow's a relatively short day anyway, compared to today at least. So we'll throw the rear delts onto there. Shrugs for the traps. Now with shrugs you have 2 options. You can either go for form and range of motion. The dumbbells make sure you get a nice full range of motion all the way up, all the way down, with slightly lighter weights, a few more reps. Your other option is to get a barbell. Barbell, use some straps. My favorite are figure eights, just because I find them easy to use, and I feel like it takes even more of your own grip out of it than, say, the figure 6 straps. So I always use figure 8 straps, especially when I'm deadlifting. But you get figure 8 or figure 6 straps, whichever one you prefer, and you go as heavy as possible. Hit 8-9 reps. You hit 8-9 reps. reach failure. So it depends what you prefer, really. I probably would suggest mixing it up. So one session doing the dumbbells, next session doing the barbell. Really take it through the different ranges. Make sure it's getting stimulus. Because honestly, it doesn't overly matter as long as you're training close to or to failure. If you can do that, they're going to grow. And then I like to do a few smaller exercises, maybe for example like face pulls with external rotation. So I twist my arm upwards so my forearm is facing towards the cables. Stuff like that. Might even get some back extensions in there, just to hit those smaller muscle groups. Rows are nice, but obviously rows will also hit quite a lot of your lats. Even lat pull down though, like I do the lat pull down with the straight bar, but I do it really wide just to get that upper back activation, the rhomboids and stuff like that. And then I do the closed grip, so the V bar, to really focus down to those lats, get that squeeze, and get them nice and pumped up. Then biceps, probably one cable exercise, just because I like cable exercises, especially for the biceps. And then probably one exercise for each head. So we might do incline or preachers, depending. We usually alternate between those two. Just standing dumbbell curls are always nice. It sort of hits the whole head, to be honest. Not the whole head, all the heads. And then hammer curls. Go a little bit heavier with the hammer curls. And really hit that brachialis, which is like the bumpy bit on the side of the bicep. As long as you're hitting the short head, the long head, and the brachialis in a bicep workout, you'll be fine. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're almost there now. So, I'll speak to you again when we get back in there. See you then, guys. Okay, guys, so we've just gotten here now. There's quite a few people here, but luckily it's not too busy. Most machines I need will be free, I think. So we're going to start off with the lat pull downs. We just need to get the straight bar for the first few sets. And we're going to use these here. So these are my figure eight lifting straps. Takes out your forearms, make sure you can really activate your back more than anything else. So let's get this first set done and see how it's feeling today. Yeah. Okay, that's the first set done. But relatively nice. The wrist didn't feel too bad. Felt a little bit something toward the end, but nothing really. But I could feel it quite a bit in my lats actually. A little bit in the back as well, obviously because we're using a wider grip. So we're going to go a little bit heavier for the next set and really push it. So give myself a 30-second rest, more than I already have. And we're going to get on to the next set. And then we'll probably do a drop set with this long bar before moving on to the V bar for a few sets. Probably get a little bit heavier with the V bar, obviously. Sorry? I think it's that. Oh, just time. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to use this a little bit heavier for the V bar. So let's get this next set done, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. The second set done. I actually felt a lot lighter than I expected to there. Those first 10 reps were pretty easy. So, for the last set, I'm going to go up. And I'm just debating whether or not I'm going to do a drop set. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So, another thing I like to do, especially with this sort of exercise, you've got to see it with Sam Sulek and people like that, but long length partials, because I might not have the strength or the energy to do another full rep. But I'm going to do a few more half reps. And it's half reps, especially at that point, were going to be just as beneficial to me as a full rep, especially in the stretch position. So if I was to do it at the bottom, and try and do half reps there, like partials, obviously it's not going to be beneficial. But keeping my muscle in the lengthened position, then getting a nice stretch still trying to pull the muscles through the hardest part of the lift. And it's still going to have stimulus, so an extra few half reps or partials, it's always going to be beneficial. So, give yourself about 20 more seconds rest, and we'll start our next set. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. So, I think that's enough for the long bar. A little bit twinge there. So we're going to move on to the V bar now. Which will really focus on the lats rather than the upper back. So we'll get that sorted. One thing I'm going to say about the figure eights, which is a con compared to the figure sixes, they're a lot harder to use if it's not in a bar shape. So this for a deadlift it's brilliant. You can lift like 60 kilograms without even holding the bar. So they're brilliant if it's bar shaped, nice and easy to set up, a lot more efficient with grip strength. But if it's a dumbbell, you have difficulty putting this around it. If it's a V-bar, again, difficulty putting around it. I'm not saying you can't do it, saying it's more difficult. So that's something you want to consider when deciding what straps to get. But definitely I would suggest getting straps, specifically just for back day. The pull movements, removing your forearms and working your forearms separately, I feel like a lot better because your back's going to get more activation from your actual back exercises. So let's go get that V-bar and we'll start our V-bar pull down sets. That second set done, that felt not great. My lats getting more fatigued than I thought they were. So for my final set, I'm definitely going to lower the weight a little bit and just pump as many reps as possible. We're probably lower it by one then to 59 kilograms to 66, and then you'll see how that's feeling for the last set. So I'll see you guys then. Come on, there's two more. Okay. That was an absolutely brilliant last set on here. Really time to feel that pump on my lats. We're now going to go do some seated rows. Before we'll probably be on to some face pulls with external rotations. Then dumbbell rows. And some shrugs, probably dumbbell shrugs. And then we'll move on to biceps after that. And see how that goes. So let's go on to the next exercise, guys. Come on, let's go. Okay. So that's the first set done. Might go one more for my next couple of sets. 52 kilograms. So the exercise is actually a debate. So technically, perfect form, keep your back straight, just moving your arms, rolling the way back towards yourself, which sounds perfect for activating your lats. But there's an argument about whether or not you should lean in towards the weight as you're going back in, really stretching out your lats as you're going back down, because obviously putting the line of stretch position will get more stimulus. But at the same time, then you're moving your back, and then there's the concern that if you're not careful, you'll start using momentum to move the weight. So, personally, I like to feel the stretch my lats. So I'll lean forward. And even for my last few reps, if I want to get a few more reps in, I don't mind using momentum. I'd rather get a few more reps with not ideal form than to stop short of how many reps I could get. So, obviously, up to personal preference, but I would suggest the stretch. And if you have to reach failure, use a little bit of momentum at the end. Obviously, get a good solid 8-9 reps with good form, because good form is important. Don't choose a weight where you're swinging the weight around from the beginning, because you're not going to do yourself any good there. But if you get 8-9 solid reps, hit a few more. Why not? So I'm going to get my next set done now, guys. So let's hit it. Okay. So, that felt a lot better. To be honest, I set my try with one higher again. Still got quite a lot of good reps. That's obviously momentum again, but that was fine. Another thing that you want to think about when doing back exercises, if you want to take out your biceps from your back exercises, if you grab the bar like you would normally, your thumb comes around the bottom and you grab hold of the whole thing. That's going to activate your biceps. If you want to remove your biceps from the equation, grab your bar, thumb stays away, or comes on the same side as your fingers. So either the thumb stays up, or it comes around the same way as your fingers are, not underneath, here. What you'll find that does, as well as the strap taking out your forearms, doing that grip will limit how much you use your biceps. It'll still work your biceps a little bit, definitely. but it will cut out how much you're using it by quite a lot. Meaning, back doing more of the work, bigger bicep pump, bigger back pump, more growth, and you're just chilling at that point. So let's get on to the last set. Okay, so that's that last set done. Just a little bit of drop set, not by much. Just saving for a little bit more activation. We've got a couple more exercises to do now for back, and then we're going to be hitting our biceps. So that should be good. Get a nice bicep pump. So I'll see you at the next exercise, guys. Okay, guys. So this is our next exercise. It's a face pull with external rotation. The external rotation, I think it hits the teres. It's either teres major or teres minor. I can't remember exactly which one it is. But the pump and the burn you get from this is insane. So if you want to do this exercise, you're going to want 2D handles. Set up about shoulders, chest sort of level. And if you're going to do this, you'll find that this muscle group isn't really works often as everything else in your back. So I would suggest definitely going a lot lighter than you usually would. So I'm going to start 7.9 kilograms on both arms. Might go down to 12.5 for my last set. I push 14, see how I'm feeling, but 7.9 should be good for the first set. So let's get that sorted. Okay. So that's the first set. That weight was more than enough. Barely got the round drops that I did there. And I could definitely feel the pump. A little bit more lat work, a bit of teres minor. I think teres minor. I'm just going to go with teres minor. I'll check later and correct myself if it's teres major. So for this exercise, you get a really nice burn. Right here. Next to the lat, just a little bit towards the center from where the lat is. Makes it pop a little bit. So we're going to have a minute or so to rest before going for our second set. Probably hit about 10 reps if we can. Again, when doing this exercise, making sure my thumb stays on this side, because I want to minimize bicep involvement. Obviously, I'm going to work biceps later. Might do some forearm exercises later as well. I might hit them tomorrow. Not completely sure yet. Because I still got one meal to eat when I get home. Quite late as well. But I'm going to get my next set done in a second. I'll see you guys then. Yeah. 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 Okay guys, so that's like exercise done. Back's nice and pumped. Got one more exercise to do. I'm going to do some shrugs. One thing is my phone's actually starting to run out of charge, so I'm going to have to be limiting how much I'm recording. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully my phone doesn't die before the end of the workout. But I'll see you over at the shrugs. Okay, so that was an okay first set. Definitely feel up my traps. One thing about those dumbbells and the figure eight straps, I can't use figure eight straps on them. So unfortunately, grip's a little bit off when it comes to this. I could probably hit a few more reps, to be honest, but my grip wasn't giving. So we're going to stick to this weight. I'm getting the activation I want with this. 2 more sets before moving on to some standing dumbbell curls. We'll hit some hammer curls. And I think that'll be it just for today. And we've got shoulders and calves tomorrow. Let's hit this next set, guys. Okay, guys, about to do dumbbell curls. We're going to start with 14s. Like I said, we're going to start with 14s. There's only 114 there for some reason. So, I guess we're going to start with 16s. I know I can do 16s with fresh arms. Not sure how it's going to actually, because I just might start on 12s. That's a clever thing to do. Do 12s, see how it feels. And move it to 16s if I'm feeling okay. Because 16s I know I can do. Obviously, my arms aren't completely fresh, but we'll see how it goes. Start with 12s though. Oh, okay. To be honest, I got plenty of activation from that. A lot more than expecting. There's a little twinge in the wrist. Well, something I can't handle. So I'm going to stick with 12s for the next couple of sets and just work to failure. Because I got plenty of activation there. I'll probably go up a little bit for the hammer curls. So, see you next set, guys. Oh. Unfortunately, the room that I usually do my photos in for you guys, the pump, is out of order. So, there's not really great lighting in here, but it will do. So, let's show you guys this pump. We can't really keep it from you, even if circumstances aren't great. So, it's not much to look like, much to look at the minute. It's okay. Got a nice 5-foot pump. Not too bad. Put this microphone down.